Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, freaks of all ages, Freaknet Studio proudly brings to you, it is the greatest tag team in podcast history! The original freak travesty, Mr. 33% Dizzle J. This is Just Freaking Wrestling! Alright guys, we're back with another episode of Just Freaking Wrestling, the JFW podcast, hosted by Travis Steve.
I'm Dizzle J.
I'm Luciana.
And we are back after taking a week off from Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Taking time to ourselves, for our families.
For Memorial Day.
For Memorial Day, absolutely. Yeah. The only thing, that's it. That was it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Not to get drunk at Travis T. Saloon?
Prove it.
There might be a hole in the wall somewhere.
Right. There's not. Checked. We're good.
Oh, good.
Jay, I so much happened last 2 weeks of wrestling.
It's crazy. Yeah. Absolute craziness.
So we're going to try to get through everything we can. If we get to it, I'm not saying we're going to. If we get to it, there's a little game thing I would want to play towards the end of the show. But that's if we get to it, because we do got to cover WWE Super Showdown. We got to cover NXT Takeover. We got the freaking five, the final freaking thought. And absolutely, we have to talk about our very first Patreon.
Brandy.
Oh, yeah,
Brandy. She joined the developmental tier.
Yeah.
So, shout out to Brandy. So we got to put all that stuff together for her.
Yeah.
We do got to create her wrestling card. And I thought maybe we could do that during the show.
Oh.
Not this show. Maybe probably next week.
Yeah.
So we definitely shout out to Brandy. She gets all the gifts that come with joining the developmental tier.
So I just slapped a sticker on her car when I see it.
Sure. I mean, if you'd like to.
Don't even ask, just slap it on there.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's so easy to become a patron of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, all you gotta do is go to patreon.com/JW podcast. So simple.
And then there's so many different tiers with so many different great options.
Absolutely. And the thing is, every tier has a different value to it. So it's not like, you sit there like, geez, I would love to do this, but I can't afford that. But there's probably one right above it that's cheaper and more affordable.
All the way down to $1.
All the way down to $1.
Yeah,
so if you guys want to be just like Brandy, which why not be like Brandy?
Right.
Exactly.
Go to patreon.com/JFW podcast.
That'd be great.
There we go.
Also, quick shout out to everybody to let you guys know that I believe next week, tpublic.com/Freaknet Studios, or wherever the fuck it is having a sale.
Ooh,
again?
Yeah, everything's going on sale for, I believe, 30% off. I think it's like the 13th to the 20th or something. We're going to post it on Facebook, absolutely, no problem. But all the merchandise is going to be on sale, which we did have sale a couple days ago as well. I picked up a F is my favorite, second favorite F word.
Oh, nice.
So I'm excited for that to come in.
Sure.
Also picked up some stickers.
Ooh.
Super excited for that. And you guys do the same too. All you got to do is go to tpublic.com, search JFW, and check out all our shirts because they're going to be on sale.
I think I'm going to get Grandpa a JFW shirt for Father's Day.
Oh, you should. You would love it.
It probably won't be until his birthday, though. So whatever it comes in for is what he's going to get it for.
Everyone should get a JFW shirt for Father's Day.
Oh, definitely.
You should get a JFW shirt.
I should get a JFW shirt.
You absolutely should get a JFW shirt.
I think I'd want the Freak as my second favorite.
Right, Luciana, you should get your father a shirt for Father's Day.
I should get my father a shirt.
One that says probably Travesty, the original Freak. Right? Why not? It's the best, gift that you could give them.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Great quality shirts. I've worn mine a few times. Has not shrunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched them a dozen times.
I'm wearing the original shirt. The original.
The OG.
This is the original shirt, yeah.
Handmade by Sister T.
Yeah. I like to save the other one for the wrestling shows because it does say on the back, the greatest podcast, tag team podcast history. So
I like wearing this one because my Dizzle J shirt. Because everybody asks me what it is, so therefore they have to talk to me about my podcast.
I feel you like wearing it because you know you're Mr. 33%.
Oh, I do know.
Right? No matter what.
It doesn't matter. I look in the miror, I'm like, at least it's not 3%.
It's like the life quote, 33%.
Yeah, I give 33% all life.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Right?
There's never no disappointment if you get the same thing every time.
No matter what happens, you can either get a guy who's going to give you 110 or a guy who gives you a strong 33.
And you're only going to get 110 every once in a while.
I mean,
you know what?
At least it's
You're going to
consistent.
consistently get
Yeah,
33% from me.
You know what the problem with 110% is? Overachievers.
Exactly.
Right? You always expect something. You get someone who does give you 33%, you know you fucking get every time.
Exactly. You don't have to expect overachievement, and then there's no disappointment.
Exactly.
There you go.
Going into this, I knew you're going to give a third of the effort.
Reliable 33%. It's a reliable number.
Reliable 33%.
But all these shirts are available at tpublic.com. All you gotta do is search JFW. And, fun fact for everybody, you already know about it, we have the first sponsor of the show.
Oh, yes. That's
We
right.
do. Audible.
Yeah.
Audible is the first sponsor of JFW.
That's so awesome.
That's
Yeah.
exciting.
And we've already had one person sign up.
We do, yeah. And it's easy to sign up. Everything that we have is easy to do. But Audible, probably out of everything, is the easiest to do because all you gotta do is go to audibletrial.com/freaknet and just sign up for Audible. And the thing is, when you sign up through our link, again, audibletrial.com/freaknet, you get 30 days free.
Ooh.
And with those 30 free days, you get 2 books to choose from for absolutely free.
Ooh.
Yeah. And it's simple to sign up. All you gotta do is have an Amazon account, sign up, and it gives you 30 days to try out the audio books.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it works for me because I'm not a fan of reading. I like stories, I like history and stuff like that, but I can't sit down and just read a book. So
Right.
I can listen to them on my way to work. I can listen to them as, we sit down and, edit some shows, update the websites, the social media, and that's when I really listen to Audible.
So I've never really listened to a book in audio. I'm a big comic book guy.
Yeah.
But I that might be something I could listen to on the way to work or on the way home
Absolutely.
from work.
I actually got the Shawn Michaels book, the more recent one.
Okay.
And I got it through Audible. And I can sit there and I can listen to it on my drive to work. Because, I drive about an hour and a half round trip and everything.
Yeah.
Somebody else is reading me the book. It's awesome.
Oh, that sounds like a
I got about an hour long trip to work.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I listen to our show. I've recently started listening to Talk is Jericho.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, it's Talk to Jeff.
Yeah,
And, man, I really enjoyed that. I'm sure we'll get more on that later. But
for sure.
Probably, yeah. But again, thanks to Audible for being a sponsor of the show. And if you guys want to give Audible a try, check out an audio book. All you gotta go is audibletrial.com/freaknet.
freak it.
Studio.
I love that.
It's great.
Is that all the plugs?
I think that's all.
I think that's
think
everything?
so.
Cool. All right, Jay, let's start it out.
All right, the freaking 5.
Freaking 5.
And we had 2 weeks to do this.
All right.
So we took the week off.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember if I did it. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did.
I did it, and then I lost it, and then I had to redo it.
Right.
So we did, if WWE, who should WWE re-sign?
Yeah.
That they have let go, or have worked with them before.
Mm-hmm.
Gio said, he says it's hard to make the list without first saying they would probably be better in AEW than WWE right now. But he put John Morrison,
Oh, yeah.
CM Punk,
Yep.
Neville Pac,
Oh, nice.
Enzo and Cass together only.
Yeah, they're great together.
Tessa Blanchard.
Nice.
Yeah.
She would be
Tessa would be great to have.
she'd be great to even more push that women's division.
Yep.
Dude, that's a legit list.
Did you make a list or no?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I didn't see it.
That's true. It's 2 weeks ago. Social media is a lot of shit happens.
Yeah.
I have a little flighty, so you can say something and I'll forget it like 5 minutes.
No,
later.
so we got. I get it, because the thing is, we post so much
That
on our
too.
page. Regardless of the fact that it's pinned to the top. So
Well, you did put it in the group chat.
That's the thing. Is like we didn't put it in the group.
In the group
We
chat.
didn't put it in the JFW podcast
I
chat.
was like,
So
oh, this last 2 weeks. It wasn't in the group
I
chat.
got you.
But I can think of rest off the top of my head who I thought. But a lot of them tweets that. I love
if you
Johnny
can, go
Morrison.
for it.
I love CM Punk.
Go for it.
He's
Give
great.
us a 5. What is your 5?
Well, I said 2.
Well, no, but I wasn't listening because you were talking.
Oh. So does this include like retired people or no?
re-sign it.
I would consider more active. Like people who are
Okay.
currently wrestling like on independents or other companies that they could re-sign to come back, or who are capable of. Like CM Punk, granted he's not professional wrestling anymore, but they can sign him back to wrestle. I wouldn't say like, I would want like a Harley Race or something to come back, anything like that. So like more like who you want to see to come back to actually wrestle at the current age they are now, what they're doing.
I mean, I would
There
love
goes
to see Johnny
Nikki Bella.
Morrison. No,
Right.
I didn't say Nikki Bella. She's retired.
thank God.
But I love Johnny Morrison. I was always a huge fan of him.
Johnny
Especially
Nitro, Mundo, whoever you want to call it.
him, Melina, that huge trio that they had. Him and Nitro were a great tag team together.
TNT, right?
Eminem,
yeah, because they could bring a lot to the tag team division.
Mm-hmm.
And then, Melina, she was always a great evil woman. I mean, she didn't get a lot of wrestling time, but she was a good, what do you call it, speakers of the microphone?
Melina?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Spoken to Batista's
a manager.
yeah, she was a great manager, and there's not a lot of...
There.
There's a lot of women managers, but I don't think any of them are as memorable as Melina.
Yeah.
And then,
I think Selena Vega is doing a really good job.
She's getting there. She's going. I don't think they give her enough to do outside of coming down with Andrade and once in a while doing Hurricane Rana.
Yeah.
I think like if they give them more promos and she's able to like kind of like be like a what's Sherry.
Sensational Sherry. Yeah.
And that's the thing too, is like because when it comes to women managers, you can have one or two. Like Miss Elizabeth was a great valet.
Yeah.
That's what they call women's managers. I'm not being sexist.
No, you're right.
But she never talked. She was just there.
Yeah.
But she gave that emotion that kind of like, helped out.
I'll move the match along.
Yeah, Sensational Sherry, she was the opposite. Like there wasn't an emotion other than like
loud.
Like psychotic and shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, the Macho King, Harlem Heat.
She was with Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
She used to sing his entrance song.
Yeah. And
wow.
he gives a lot of credit to Sherry for him coming up and everything.
Yeah.
So a valet is important. And I do believe that they kind of get cast aside and not really give their dues. When you get obviously when you get overlooked because of like Paul Heyman. And,
definitely. Well, Paul Heyman is the heart.
So when you see them guys, but I don't think the women get that credit.
They don't. I mean, there was also Vicky Guerrero. She was great.
Yeah.
I mean, she was really hated, but she really got that crowd going. Yeah. I mean, there wasn't a lot of women who could make a crowd overtalk her, and then everyone in the ring could talk because the crowd was so loud.
When her and Edge got booed out,
basically
booed off
awesome.
The ring.
Yeah. She couldn't talk.
Maria Kanellis when she was managing Mike in like New Japan, Impact and all that.
Did you have? But she needs one more, right?
I don't know. Who'd you say? Melina, Johnny Nitro.
Melina,
Punk.
Johnny Nitro, CM Punk, Johnny Morrison, and Vicky Guerrero.
Johnny Nitro and Morrison are the same person.
Johnny Nitro and Morrison are two different people.
No, they're not.
No, not Nitro. His dude.
Joey Mercury.
That's it.
He still works for WWE.
Yeah,
he can't. He can't wrestle.
Yeah, he can't wrestle.
Well, if his face injury wasn't so terrible, then I wish he could come back.
I think it was more the drugs.
Was it? I thought it was because of the face injury because he came back like once.
Have you seen him lately?
No.
Do you remember? I guess you have to look back at, but like the bodyguards for Seth Rollins with who was the other guy? Jamie Noble.
Yeah.
That was Joey Mercury.
Oh, wow. Well, I mean, if he wasn't so into drugs.
Yeah. I'm assuming it's drugs.
Joey Mercury back when he was, with.
Back in the day,
Back in the day, Joey Mercury, not drugged up Joey Mercury.
Absolutely.
With that hair.
Yeah. And the
dreadlock bullshit.
I love the dreadlocks.
His hair looked like the closing scene of Joe Dirt.
Yeah. Oh, I can see that.
All right. What'd you have from our internet guys?
All right, so from Real Wrestling, again, shout out to the Real Wrestling page. They really do deliver sometimes. So they answered it, just obviously a lot of them aren't like legit answers, but because one guy said Don Morocco. Yeah. Another guy said Johnny Mundo, MVP, Evan Bourne, Carlito, Wade Barrett.
Carlito, oh my gosh.
I'd love to see Wade Barrett come back.
Ed, he said no one.
And no one.
Yeah. Ronaldo said Jericho, Ambrose, Rhodes, Goldust, and Ty Dillinger. Then he put a sad face, which that's a pretty sad list.
I thought it was a great list. Jericho rocks, man.
Max, he put Punk, Low Key, Alex Riley, Carlito, Eli Drake, which Riley has actually grown pretty big since he left.
Really?
Yeah. Both in size.
They didn't use Low Key the right way the first time. I don't know.
He did something though.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I can't remember what he did. He did something to get kicked out of the whole NXT thing. Ryan put MVP, Caval, Low Key. Mr. Kennedy, Alex Riley, and Wade Barrett. Lewis, he just put Carlito. Luke, they don't need any more wrestlers. They need a new direction.
That's very true.
No, 100%.
Alexander put, nah. There's more. I just wanted to do that.
Oh, that's great.
Nah. Over it. They need the new booties. Get there some airtime. Okay.
Ooh.
If you... Booties?
Booties?
Yes. If you want that shit, just watch Super Showdown coming up. Undertaker vs. Goldberg. Should be interesting in a walker versus wheelchair match.
Yeah, that match was interesting. All right.
Terry, he put, this is the current problem with WWE. They're relying on bringing old wrestlers back. Fans don't want that. I'd much rather have 2 or 3 NXT stars come up and give EC3, Aleister Black, Ricochet a real push, rather than have EC3 sitting behind the scenes just drinking or chatting, putting young talent to good use. They did it perfectly with Randy Orton, Cena, Batista. We just need a new batch of wrestlers.
Yeah.
I can see that.
None. That's what NXT is for. Instead of bringing back these old guys, you got new faces. They're going to be up and coming. That was from Dave.
What's perspective?
Let's see here. Leslie said they should retire the Hardy Boys, Cena, Undertaker, Kane, and Triple H. So
Well, they should retire.
Yeah, that was it. Let's see here. Jake. It's a good thing they got rid of them, not because they suck, but because WWE does. I guess that was a response to Leslie for who she said they should retire. Ryan put EC3 turns into Derek Bateman, throws the title on BC, and we're all set. Corbin Mania. Oh, Baron Corbin.
I'm not sold on Baron Corbin.
Why? Why not?
He doesn't have any personality.
Yeah.
Yeah, why do you
He's a very generic. He's a very generic personality.
The thing is, he worked a lot better at NXT because he didn't do that much. He didn't have to cut promos. He didn't have to be who Huey is now. He just had to come out, beat someone up, and then fucking leave. Yeah. And that's what worked for him. All of a sudden, he started throwing a mic on him, but he doesn't really know what to say.
I feel like a lot of big guys were like that, though. A lot of big guys don't have mic shows except for, Big Show. He was, on Undertaker, but even Undertaker doesn't talk
Baron Corbin would have worked if they gave him a manager like Paul Heyman or something like that when he first came in. It's just they just did way too much shit. I think a lot of it had to come around when WWE started doing the whole bully campaign. They wanted to find that bully heel and stuff like that, and they kind of gave it to him. And, I mean...
Maybe they just see the potential within, and they're trying to bring that out of him.
Yeah. I mean, he has the ability to. He's a good wrestler.
I like him in the ring.
It's just his mic skills aren't really there.
Yeah, so he needs
doesn't have that natural
Paul Heyman coaching one-on-one.
Yeah, and especially the fact that a lot of his shit lately, it sounds more like him bitching and whining about things not going his way instead of him actually doing something about it.
I feel like his best time ever being on the mic skills when John Cena brought out of him, when him and Corbin had that mic, because even he commented on it, Corbin actually brought it. But it's the first time it was raised out of him.
When Cena screwed him out of his cash-in?
Was it that? No,
I'm not
it was
remembering
what
she's talking about, honestly.
Before a pay-per-view.
Gotcha.
But they had a huge battle of the mic, and it was good. But John Cena made him bring it out, and he did. But he hasn't really performed.
Roman.
No. It was Baron Corbin.
I'll have to go look it up.
It's Cena. It doesn't mean anything anymore. Naeem Elke says no one will come back.
Oh.
I mean, I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that too. That's probably accurate.
But that's it. That's all I got for the Real Wrestling group.
What did you have,
AEW takes off WWE industry.
Yeah. I got CM Punk, Bad News Barrett, Tessa Blanchard, Johnny Nitro, and Carlito.
Nice.
Carlito, I love Carlito.
I love Carlito.
Yeah, I think Carlito's one of those guys I don't think would come. I wouldn't want him to come back like a Shelton Benjamin has.
Yeah.
Because he'll just kind of get brushed to the side right now.
Yeah.
But having it would be awesome if Cena came back, if they had a Cena Carlito match, because that was the first major feud.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Oh no, Carlito beat him for the U.S. title.
IC title.
Yeah.
Was it IC? First night he was out, right?
What was U.S. title? No, you're a U.S. title because he didn't win the IC title 4 years ago for the first time or some shit. Yeah, the U.S. title. And the fucking I can't remember who the big guy was Carlito was with. I wanted to say it was Tomko, but I'm not sure it was right. And he kayfabe stabbed Cena at a bar.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was so long ago.
Yeah, I think Cena had appendicitis or some shit like that. I had that appendectomy, but instead well, no, he got stabbed. It's really? What? You got shivved and you fucking
get this guy Cena and Randy Orton at a bar together, or at a nightclub together, and then he got stabbed.
Something like that.
Yeah, I remember that story.
Oh man.
So.
Mark. So I had Swagger,
Ooh.
Austin Aries, Morrison, Ambrose, Awesome Kong.
Oh, wow. Awesome Kong? Really?
Well, she would have been Karma in WWE.
Oh, okay.
But I feel like their women's division is lacking that.
Especially with Nia being out, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like that's why
But I also
hard.
think that Kong is a much better wrestler than Nia.
I feel like Nia is faster in the ring, though. She's more flexible. I feel like Nia really brings it, though. Because Nia's really made a name for herself as a woman. And not even just wrestling industry, in the model industry as well.
Are you comparing her to every other wrestler on the roster or to Awesome Kong?
It's Awesome Kong.
Okay. I can't argue that because I can't remember the last time I saw an Awesome Kong match.
Yeah, well, she did make an appearance at AEW, I guess.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, I think she was in that battle royal. Yeah, the last time I remember seeing Awesome Kong, she had like more of like that Andre the Giant kind of thing.
Yeah.
Very slow moving, but very powerful. So, I mean, you could be right, I mean, I don't know what her athleticism capabilities are.
Yeah.
I just figured it'd be nice because if you're using Nia Jax on the blue or the red brand, then you're going to need another one for the other brand.
They need somebody that can actually, like an actual match, not Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss. No offense to Alexa Bliss, but that's a joke for me.
No offense to Nia Jax.
Yeah, Sasha's coming back?
Is she really?
Well, they never said she left. They kept saying she was on the Raw roster. They never officially said that she left.
She dyed her hair blue again, but she posted a tweet that used her real name. Never forget who Mercedes is.
Oh.
Hashtag bank on it.
Nice.
Maybe she should just come back as Mercedes.
That would be great. A new name for herself, rebranding. She is a person that
That's a stripper name.
Rebranded though.
Mercedes,
it's the name of a car. How's it a stripper name?
most car names are stripper
Yeah.
names.
Cadillac? Would you call a stripper Cadillac?
It depends how
Would
big
you,
her ass
hey,
is.
Corvette.
Yes,
Come
yes,
on, are you
Lexus.
Depends how lonely.
Oh, come on.
I am so lonely in my life right now. I'll give $1 to a fucking stripper named Pinto. I don't give a fuck.
Pinto.
You're like, hey Ford, what's up?
Right.
Give it to me.
Hey Honda,
Don't rear under too hard; it'll blow up.
Saturn.
come here, Gremlin. So yeah, is that the freaking fives?
That's the freaking 5.
Cool.
I think next week we're gonna do create the 5 matches for pay-per-view from any promotion.
Or any wrestler? Or what do you mean, like any promotion?
From any promotion. WWE, AEW,
Oh.
New Japan, Impact,
Oh, so you can like put like a
NXT,
WWE
ARW,
wrestler with
SCW.
someone
Okay,
else.
so explain that again.
So make 5 matches
Yes.
for your own pay-per-view to, with using wrestlers from any promotion worldwide. Current wrestlers.
Yeah.
So your own pay-per-view match with five different shows.
Pay-per-view card, yeah.
Pay-per-view card, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I like
So
it.
5 matches to put on the best pay-per-view you can.
Nice.
I think this one should be good.
This one should be good.
I'm
There's so
excited
many
for it.
choices.
Speaking of SCW, ARW is having a show tonight, and we don't find out until last night.
Yeah, I
That
know.
kind of sucks. The advertisement.
Because
was
So disappointed.
I would have not gone to this anniversary party.
Right?
Aww.
Never mind, Ernie. I
Ernie,
would not
whatever.
ditch your party.
Thanks,
Diligent
Ernie.
listeners, happy 20th anniversary to you guys, by the way. Married for 20
Hey, we don't do
years.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I just wanted to
They
say
didn't.
it.
They didn't pay
patrons?
for the Patreon.
He bought a shirt.
Oh, he did.
bought a shirt.
He did buy shirts.
Ernie bought a shirt.
Is he a Patreon? I don't shout out
No.
purchase buyer, shirt
I
buyers.
didn't say you bought a
Yes, we
shirt.
do.
Jeez. Yeah, we do. We shout out Becca. She
Okay,
bought a
well
shirt.
when Ernie throws a fucking picture on Facebook of wearing the shirt,
Wait,
Alright,
you
yeah,
just
shout
ordered
him
it.
out.
You just ordered it last week, so
oh, well, it ain't in yet.
I got him to do it
It's
while
on
he was
its
drunk
way.
at the bar.
It's
So I'm going to take the time out to fucking delete that part.
It's on
Yeah.
its way. It's on its way.
I'm not going to delete that part. I know who I am.
We were at the bar and he was drunk. He's like, "Hey, where do I get?" I was like, "Hey, just go to tpublic.com." He's just
Heck
like
yeah.
drunk
Got that
Amazon
shirt.
ordering tpublic.com.
I mean, who has a drunk Amazon order? Guilty. We've all done it.
Oh yeah, I guess I have.
You know what shirts he bought?
No.
No, I'm not sure.
He was also drinking, so he probably doesn't remember.
There's a good chance that sale didn't go through.
Well,
He posted on our Facebook.
yeah, he did. He posted on Facebook that he bought the shirt.
Oh, he bought the 2 shirts. He bought the Dizzle J shirt and the was he the one who bought the 2 shirts?
I think so.
Yeah.
And then he screenshotted and messaged to us.
Mhm.
He showed me it. Okay, then yeah,
Yeah.
but that went through.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought that was something completely different.
No, but it's
Gotcha. Be like Ernie.
Buy a shirt.
Yeah.
Or two.
And have a 20-year marriage.
There you go.
You guys are halfway there.
Yeah.
Almost.
10 years in August.
She's got a couple more months. Might turn her in
There's
for
a cut off, right?
You say turn me in for a new brand. You're older than I am, bitch.
That's true.
If anyone
You are
needs
old.
a new brand, it's me turning your ass in.
Go ahead.
Oh, man.
Turn me in. Ain't nobody else gonna put up with your shit.
Now, why you gotta clink the bottle on the table?
Yeah,
Because
clinker.
someone has to.
God.
Man, you yell at me for opening my cap.
All right.
How dare you?
Let's go over the results from
Yes.
NXT and Super Showdown. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on this because I actually decided I do want to do the little game I had planned.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't watch
I'm
too
all
much
about
of either
games.
one of these, so.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, fucking no. I don't know. I don't even know what I was about to fucking say. Oh, this isn't part of our pay-per-view competition. So
No.
that's true. It's not.
no. Well, I completely forgot about the fucking show. I thought the Super Showdown was Friday night, and I didn't watch it until today, anyways. And I completely forgot about NXT because last Saturday I was trying to get ready to have the party.
I feel like the NXT show was thrown up last minute, though.
Yeah.
Because I'd never heard nothing about it, but then I was told it was advertised on the network a lot.
It was advertised on the network. It wasn't advertised on cable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or,
never
or internet.
Because
really.
we didn't see it until we went on, to look at the results of Money in the Bank and found out.
Right.
Yeah. Which, by the way, did you hear the name of the June pay-per-view?
No.
Stomping Ground.
Stomping ground.
Oh, I like
Something.
that. It's like a Seth Rollins pay-per-view.
You would. All right. Pre-show match, the Usos took on the Revival. The Usos won. Seth Rollins took on Baron Corbin. Seth Rollins won. Won with a roll-up. Baron Corbin got in the face of the ref. Kind of dumb. The best part of this match was when Brock Lesnar came out and tried to cash in. And Paul Heyman fell on his face.
And then got his ass beat with a chair.
Yeah, he curb stomped stomped Brock on the briefcase.
Oh, that was
It
cool.
Messed up.
Really? So does that mean Brock no longer has the money?
No,
No, he didn't cash it in.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not
he did
technically
not.
It
a
wasn't
cash in.
officially cashed in.
Oh, okay.
Finn Balor as the Demon defeated Andrade, which this was probably the best match of the entire night outside the Triple H Orton match. This one was probably the best.
I would figure it would be. Because that would be the one I'd want to
Now,
watch.
the one thing what I want to try doing a little bit more, as being who I am, is I want to look at things more like from a psychological standpoint.
Yeah.
And realistically, with Finn Balor,
Yeah.
Finn Balor's win and loss record is horrible. He loses a lot of fucking matches. Not
Yeah,
his
he
fault.
wins
It's just the way the
it.
storyline is.
Yeah.
The Demon never lost.
Exactly.
Logically, why not just wrestle the Demon all the time?
True. That's just ultra.
And we've talked about this before. I always wanted to see like the struggle between the man and the demon play out on the screen.
Which, and I do get like the concept of not wrestling as a Demon all the time because it's something special.
Right.
But I mean, like realistically, if you want to follow the storyline, you can see because all they kept talking about through the entire match is the Demon never lost. The Demon never lost. It's like, okay, well, if you're pushing that, now people are gonna be like, okay, so wrestle is the fucking Demon.
Right.
Right.
But he did win. He retained the Intercontinental title, which this is a lot like the Kamikaze Maximali situation.
Oh, it
Why is
is.
the Demon fucking defending the title? Oh, right. Anyways, Shane McMahon beat.
What? Really?
Yeah, beat Roman. Yeah. Oh, that's right. You guys didn't watch it.
I didn't
Wait,
watch
who
it.
did? I'm sorry. I
Shane
didn't-
McMahon beat
McMahon?
Roman Reigns.
Yeah, it
So who
seems
interfered?
Oh, Drew. Drew was out there all the time.
Okay.
I gotta tell you, it was probably the sickest fucking Claymore kick I've ever seen in my life. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go back.
Yeah. This match also sucked.
Well,
It's not because of Roman. It's not because it's Shane. But the problem is WWE spent so much trying to build Roman to be this fucking powerhouse, and the fact that Shane McMahon he controlled most of the match.
Oh, he always does.
Yeah, it's weird because it just doesn't make sense to me.
it doesn't
They don't
go
let-
with the
They don't let
character.
Roman show his full potential. But Roman's still healing, so his full potential might not be there yet.
That's another thing too. They brought up the leukemia thing again too. It was like, oh, he's recovering from leukemia. It's like, okay, just stop bringing that up.
Yeah.
Right.
Just stop it.
I mean, even Dean Ambrose had a huge problem with it.
Lars Sullivan defeated the Lucha
Lucha.
House Party. It was by disqualification, which it makes no sense because all three of them were beating him up in the middle of the ring and they called for the DQ. Dumb. He ended up just beating the shit out of him afterwards anyway, so it was pretty cool.
Oh, well.
Randy Orton defeated Triple H. This was probably the best match from the Finn Balor one.
Cool.
Absolutely, it was absolutely good. Braun Strowman defeated Bobby Lashley. That was okay. Kofi Kingston defeated Dolph Ziggler. Xavier Woods interfered. So Dolph Ziggler challenged Kofi to a steel cage match next time. So we'll see.
So
that'd be good.
Xavier helped him keep the title?
Yeah.
For now.
Wow.
Yeah, so
I guarantee you he turns out.
Dolph did something to Kofi. I think Dolph. I'm trying to remember because I fucking it was like an hour before it ended, and I had to watch a 15-man battle royal.
Jeez.
Dolph pushed Kofi into the referee, and when Dolph went to go off the ropes, Xavier did an insecurity to the back of Kofi or Dolph. And Kofi did the Trouble in Paradise and won.
Nice.
Yeah. So technically, Kofi didn't see Xavier interfere, so I don't know if that's gonna turn some kind of storyline where Kofi's like, "I don't need your help," blah blah, and then all of a sudden starts breaking up and shit.
Oh well, they're gonna feud.
Or maybe a New Day heel turn.
Maybe.
That'd be cool, but I think it's about time for New Day to break up. So.
Yeah. Mansoor, the native-born Saudi Arabian wrestler, he won the Battle Royal.
He's also from NXT though.
Yeah.
So will it be coming to WWE roster?
Yeah, probably not.
They're talking right now that he might team up with Ali.
Okay.
What the fuck?
What?
It says a 51-man battle royal.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, maybe. And of course, the show ends with the Undertaker vs. Goldberg match, and if anyone watched that match, you know how much of a dumpster fire that was.
We talked about that, how like 10, 15 years ago, that would have been a great match to see.
Well, they're in their prime.
Both of these guys aren't in the ring full time. You got ring rust, you got the age. You said it was 105 degrees in there.
It was 105 degrees inside that building while they were wrestling.
And both their health problems.
Undertaker wears leather.
Yeah. Goldberg was busted open.
He punched himself out, didn't he? Or knocked himself out?
Yeah, he knocked himself out during the match. It was just like there was so many ingredients that just made it a bad match, and it's such for them because even after Undertaker finished the match and won, he won by a chokeslam, which was a shit chokeslam. He just sat up, and you could see him look at his face and like, what the fuck did we just do?
There's a lot of rumors that they got into it backstage. That
I believe it. I mean, both of them botched their finishing moves. I mean, obviously, the Undertaker started with doing the. I mean, if you go and watch the videos that are online, you can see how Goldberg's neck kind of like.
Yeah, I saw the picture.
Accordions or whatever the fuck they call it, like just slightly. He's gonna hold him up. Now I don't know if that's on Goldberg or that's on the Undertaker or whatever, but the jackhammer was bad. The chokes, I mean, a majority of the match was fucking bad. So,
and I mean, he didn't have the greatest matches against Lesnar either, Undertaker.
Yeah.
But he was still able to put him up with the jackhammer. I don't know.
It sucked.
That sucks.
Yeah. Good guys suck. Fun fact though, match was 9 minutes and 35 seconds.
Wow.
Their entrance combined was 10 minutes and 40 seconds.
Oh my god!
I fucking timed it. Where's my phone? There it is. I fucking timed it because like I saw something online where somebody jokingly said it, and I'm like, I gotta know. So, if I pull this up real quick.
Yeah, I saw the meme. It's like the longest part about this match will be the entrances.
Goldberg's entrance was 4 minutes and 24 seconds. The Undertaker was 6 minutes and 5 seconds for a total of 10 minutes and 30 seconds, which is a minute longer than what the match was. But I gotta tell you that Undertaker entrance was the best Undertaker entrance I've ever seen.
Aww.
It is the absolute best entrance. So if you watch the pay-per-view for any reason, at least watch it for that entrance, and you turn it off.
I will.
Because the rest of it, dumpster fire.
Dumpster fire.
Right?
Did they have that?
It's like your girlfriend going downhill after 10 years.
Oh my god.
Not you, girlfriend in general. It's like Nikki Bell's wrestling performance.
Oh my god.
I know, that's what I said when I see her wrestle. Oh my god.
She is
they use pyro at this show, right?
Women's champion.
She's the longest reigning Divas champion,
history.
which means nothing.
It means everything.
It means nothing.
It means everything.
And she only got that because
Nobody
they wanted to
will
screw AJ Lee out of having that.
Right.
Nobody will ever beat that because there's no more Diva championships, so she'll forever have that.
That title will be forever looked at as not that great of a title.
It looked like a butterfly.
It's going to be, it has to be because it's the only title the Divas had. It was the only title. Women didn't have more than one title. So it's going to be like that.
What's up?
So they actually used pyro at this show. I saw Seth Rollins' entrance and he had fire.
Oh, pyro?
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't they?
They don't know. They haven't been using pyro at any of the other shows besides WrestleMania.
Well, it depends if the
This
wrestlers
was
pay for
the
it or not.
WrestleMania of Saudi Arabia. That's how they coined it. This was the Saudi Arabia pay-per-view that's equivalent to WrestleMania. This was WrestleMania.
I guess that makes sense.
I mean, it was like a 3 hour and 45 minute long show.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus.
So,
the kids are playing. Does the UK get a show? Do they do a pay-per-view in the UK?
they have NXT Takeover.
Voice crack there much?
No, but does WWE do a pay-per-view in the UK?
No.
But they do Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia is way different than the
UK has their own NXT. What more do you want? Why are you defending the
they
UK
were literally
so much?
in Ireland for
What's your connection with the UK?
WrestleMania or whatever. Or not WrestleMania, but they had this whole Becky Lynch thing there. And Sami Zayn and all that crap. UK's like...
They do Monday Night Raws there and stuff, but if you're gonna... They go to Australia for a pay-per-view, they go to Saudi Arabia. Why not the UK?
Because UK is kind of like America.
Let it go, bro.
I'm just saying.
We have other shit to get through
right
now,
right.
other than your fetish with the UK.
Yeah, apparently. Who knew you liked it that much?
God, jeez. Like it so much, why don't you marry it?
It'd still get married before Liziana.
I was like, that would involve commitment.
Yeah. Never mind the 11-year mortgage I signed with her.
Your life is a lie.
It was a 10-year. It was a 10-year mortgage.
Alright, NXT Takeover. NXT, just like every other fucking pay-per-view, is better than WWE's.
Yes.
This was awesome. Keith Lee defeated Kona Reeves. Mian defeated Bianca Belair. Pre-show matches. Matt Riddle took on Roderick Strong. It's hard. I can't pick a match of the night on here because every match,
Is that good?
all the matches were great.
Really?
All the matches were absolutely phenomenal.
See, that's a good show.
Yeah. The Street Profit won the tag team titles in a fatal 4-way ladder match, taking on who is it? Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch, defeating the Undisputed Era and also the Forgotten Sons. Forgotten Sons is probably my favorite tag team right now.
Really?
Yeah, remember Gunner from Impact?
Yeah.
He's on it.
Yeah, he's Jackson.
It's crazy. Velveteen Dream, he beat Tyler Breeze, which is probably the best performance I've seen for Tyler Breeze in
Tyler
years.
Breeze is over ecstatic to be back in NXT.
It was weird though. I wanted to look up to it. I mean, like he had blood coming from his ears. It was crazy.
Oh, Jesus.
Right?
That's rough.
Finished the match though. Fucking crushed it. Velveteen Dream, I think, did like a little heel move too. He was trying to hit Tyler Breeze with the belt. Tyler Breeze grabbed it. Ref to strike Tyler Breeze, and then he kind of did the finishers and beat Tyler Breeze. So there's probably gonna be a rematch for that, obviously. Shayna Baszler took on Shiari. Baszler won, which I hate the fact that she still has the title because the last time they did something like this and had this title on this person for so long, it was Asuka, and look what they did to fucking Asuka.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that they're doing this so when they move her up to the main roster, she becomes a big player. Otherwise, this is a complete waste. And other wrestlers down there who have the potential to be champion, like Shiari, like Bianca, like Sane did and all that stuff, like it just they missed an opportunity. And Adam Cole became the champion to defeat Johnny Gargano. So that was also a great match. I unfortunately only saw half of it, so I got to finish watching the rest of it. But I'm assuming the Undisputed Era has something to do with it. So,
Dude, Seth Rollins' ring gear kind of looked like Gargano's at the Saudi Arabia show.
they said it was a play on the Avengers, the Avenger outfit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the time traveling outfits.
Yeah.
Okay.
So overall, it was a good match. The next pay-per-view, I believe, is Stomping Grounds.
Stomping Grounds.
Which I believe is June 27th.
Go stomping in my Air Force One.
Yeah.
Wow.
June 23rd.
June 23rd.
June 23rd is Stomping Grounds. So it's in 2 weeks. So we'll probably do the predictions next week.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright. Oh, crap. No. Alright, you ready to Play a game?
Yeah, I love games.
Yay! Okay, so a lot of people talk about how, like, like a lot of these old wrestlers need to go, and obviously we Showdown are freaking 5.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought it'd be kind of fun. What we do is I went through the list of current superstars. They did have some, like, the commentators, announcers. I took those out. They actually still had, like, Nikki and Brie Bella on there and John Cena. I took them out as well because they're not really competitors anymore.
Right.
So what I did is I went through the active roster. And I wanted to figure out, like, where would that cutoff be if you were to look at, like, age?
Okay.
So the best way I did is I just went and tried to find the average age that, like, athletes, baseball players, football players, hockey players and stuff, basketball, when they retire. Average age is 33.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, when we look at football, it's like 28. When we look at baseball, it's like 40. So, basketball, I really don't fucking care.
That's why Tom Brady makes records for being 42.
Right? Yeah, and then even hockey has a younger age. Just the more aggressive the matches, or the sport is.
Yeah.
Rugby's like 22.
Right?
Yeah.
So what I did is anyone who's 30 plus years old is in the retired list. Anyone 32 or under is in the active roster list. So we're gonna take the 32 and under guys, and I'm just gonna go over it. And you guys give me an idea if you think they belong on SmackDown or Raw.
Okay.
We're gonna pretend NXT doesn't exist, 205 Live doesn't exist, or anything like that. It's gonna be SmackDown and Raw only. But before I do that, I want to go through the 33 and plus list and list off all the wrestlers who would retire because of their age. I'm just gonna go through it. If you guys find anyone, if somebody's like, if you're shocked by someone on this list, you can ask me their age. I'll tell you how old they are.
Okay.
Because a lot of these surprised me too. So, AJ Styles, Akira Tozawa, Aleister Black.
Really?
34. Yeah. So he just missed it. Ali. Asuka's 37.
Wow.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
That's older for
Right?
a girl.
And she's hot as fuck.
Yeah, she moves so
Right?
fast.
Asians, they don't age.
They don't.
Yeah.
Baron Corbin, Big E.
Big E, really?
Yeah, 33. He
Right there.
Black
yeah,
don't
at
crack,
33,
man.
yeah. Big Show, obviously, Bobby Lashley, Braun Strowman, Brock Lesnar, Cesaro, Chad Gable. He's 33. Yeah, that's fine.
Wow.
I thought he was, like, younger. I also didn't put Jason Jordan on here because he's still on there, but I don't know where the fuck he's at. Backstage or something. Charlotte Flair, Kurt Hawkins, Curtis Axel's 39.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
I did not think he was.
I didn't think he was that old.
Wow.
Daniel Bryan, Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, EC3. What? EC3's 36.
Huh.
Yeah. Epico Cologne, Eric Young, Eric Rowan. No, I'm sorry. No, it's not Eric Rowan. Yeah, it is Eric Rowan. Eric Rowan. Actually, it's not Eric Rowan. I don't know who the fuck that is. Oh, Eric from Viking Experience. Viking Raiders. War Raiders. Whatever. Yeah, he's 34. Fandango, Finn Balor, Luke Harper, Heath Slater, Ivar from the Raiders. Yeah, there's 3 pages.
Those Viking guys.
3 pages of people who retired, 2 who are on the current roster. So, both Usos, Jeff Hardy, Carl Anderson, Kevin Owens, Killian Dane, Kofi Kingston, Connor from the Ascension, Lana, Luke Gallows, Matt Hardy, Mickey James, Mike Kanellis, Maria Kanellis, Natalia, Nia Jax, Primo Cologne, R-Truth, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, Robert Roode, Roman Reigns, Eric Rowan. There we go. There's Rowan. Rusev, Sami Zayn, Samoa Joe, Scott Dawson, Seth Rollins.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, you just kind of, you're living in it.
Yeah, this is gutting it, man.
Gutting it.
Shelton Benjamin, Shinsuke Nakamura, Sin Cara, 41 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. I get why he botches all the time. Tamina, Brian Kendrick, The Miz, Titus O'Neil, Tommaso Ciampa, Tony Nese, Victor from the Ascension, and Zack Ryder.
Wow.
Tony Nese, really?
Yeah, he's 33.
Oh, so he just over.
Just got it. So I'm going to go through a list of people who are still currently active, who are still on the roster after the retirement purge. Just give me an idea. SmackDown or Raw?
Retirement purge.
31-year-old Aiden English.
SmackDown.
I would say Raw.
Okay. Authors of Pain, Akam, 26 years old.
Raw.
I would go with Raw for that one too.
27-year-old Alexa Bliss.
SmackDown.
Raw.
32-year-old Alexander Wolf.
SmackDown.
He's from Sanity, right? SmackDown.
32-year-old Alicia Fox, which I was surprised that she's only 32.
She's only 32.
Yeah, no, she's been with WWE a long time.
That's why I thought she was.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, she was on the other list. SmackDown.
Yeah.
29-year-old Andrade.
Raw.
SmackDown.
31-year-old Apollo Crews.
Raw.
SmackDown.
30-year-old Ari Daivari.
SmackDown.
Raw.
29-year-old Bailey.
Raw.
Retired. I mean,
Yeah.
she was on SmackDown.
32-year-old Becky Lynch.
Raw. I like her on Raw.
I don't know. I like her on SmackDown.
29-year-old Billy Kay.
Raw.
Raw.
29-year-old Bo Dallas.
Oh.
Really?
SmackDown.
He's only 29.
Yeah.
Bo Dallas.
Younger than me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can say that now.
SmackDown.
32-year-old Bray Wyatt.
Raw.
30-year-old Buddy Murphy.
SmackDown.
SmackDown.
31-year-old Carmella.
Raw.
Raw.
29-year-old Cedric Alexander.
Raw.
SmackDown.
30-year-old Dana Brooks.
SmackDown.
Raw.
32-year-old Dash Wilder.
Raw.
32-year-old Drew Gulak.
SmackDown.
Yeah, SmackDown.
31-year-old Elias.
Raw.
Yeah, Raw.
30-year-old Ember Moon.
Raw.
Raw. Yep.
29-year-old Jack Gallagher.
SmackDown.
Yeah.
30-year-old Grand Metalik.
SmackDown.
SmackDown.
25-year-old Sonya Deville.
Ooh, Raw.
Really? I thought she was young, but yeah, I agree with
I
Raw.
thought maybe 27, 28.
Yeah.
Actually,
She's young.
28-year-old Tucker Knight from Heavy Machinery.
Raw.
Yeah, Raw.
32-year-old Xavier Woods.
SmackDown.
32, that's it.
Wow.
I remember like Consequence Creed and it was Consequence Creed and Impact and everything, but the fact he's only 32 blows me. He's 2 years older than me.
Wow.
All that fucking money. 20-year-old Zelina Vega.
Raw.
Where did I put Andre?
I don't know.
Andrade. Raw.
32-year-old Jinder Mahal.
Ugh.
Retire.
SmackDown.
32.
He looks terrible for
He
32.
does
Yeah.
really look bad.
Yeah, pick one, man.
SmackDown.
Dude, there's only like 49 people.
Only.
30-year-old Kerry Sane.
Raw.
SmackDown.
32-year-old Kalisto.
Raw.
Raw.
32-year-old Lacey Evans.
SmackDown.
Raw.
30-year-old Lars Sullivan.
SmackDown.
32-year-old Lindsay Dorado.
Raw.
SmackDown.
25-year-old Liv Morgan.
Raw.
SmackDown.
Face. 27-year-old Mandy Rose.
SmackDown.
Face. Raw.
27-year-old Mark Andrews, NXT UK.
SmackDown.
Raw.
32-year-old Mojo Rawley.
Raw.
SmackDown.
31-year-old Naomi.
Raw.
SmackDown.
30-year-old Nikki Cross.
Raw.
Can I choose Broth? I feel like
Broth? What's broth?
she can go Broth.
Oh.
2019.
What'd you get for laughing so hard there?
Growth shirt. Now available on TeePublic.com.
Broth.
Raw.
Raw. 31-year-old No Way Jose.
SmackDown.
SmackDown.
25-year-old Noam Dar.
SmackDown.
Raw.
27-year-old Otis from
Wow.
Heavy Machinery.
Wherever I put the other guy.
I don't fucking remember. 26-year-old Peyton Royce.
Raw.
Raw.
24-year-old Razor from Authors of Pain.
SmackDown.
24?
24.
He's young. Dang.
It's a scary dude for 24.
He's the youngest guy on this list. Yeah.
Same place I put the other guy. Raw.
30-year-old Ricochet.
Ooh.
Raw.
SmackDown.
32-year-old Ronda Rousey.
SmackDown.
Tired.
Gotta pick one.
Raw.
28-year-old Ruby Riott.
Raw.
SmackDown.
25-year-old Sarah Logan.
Raw.
SmackDown.
27-year-old Sasha Banks.
SmackDown.
She's only 27?
Yep.
Raw.
That was it.
Nice.
It's weird to think that, like, I mean, like, even if you get rid of the vast majority, I think, because, like I said, man, there was almost like 60 people who retired being 30 plus years. But even if you get rid of all of them, you still have a good, like, you know,
Hey, it's still a good list.
group.
Of
I mean,
people.
yeah, I mean, you have enough women who are, you know, they're capable enough to be women's champion.
Yeah.
You have enough tag teams who can hold the tag team titles. I don't know.
How come you never mentioned Natalia on your list?
I thought I did.
Yeah,
No.
Put him in the retired list.
Yeah,
She is in the retired
yeah,
list.
she's 37. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you said her name.
But I don't know, like, out of this list, who would be, like, Universal Champion, who would be, like, WWE Champion. I mean, Elias could do it.
Oh, I have to
Bray Wyatt definitely, I think, would deserve it over anyone.
This is Zowie Wowie.
What the hell is going on with that?
I love it.
It's getting dark.
I love it so much.
And then,
Yeah,
obviously,
wow.
I mean, I think Ricochet would have a good run as a champion at one point.
Did you see the Muscle Man dance one? No. Oh my god, that's so. They had Husky the Pig, or Huskus. So I imagine that's a
Huskus?
throwback to
Husky Harris?
Husky Harris.
God, yeah.
And then they had another puppet that looked kind of like Vincent Kennedy McMahon, and it had devil horns on it. He talks like Vince McMahon.
Ow.
That's good shit.
Oh, God, I'll have to look it up. No, I mean, like, I haven't probably watched, like, a full, like, SmackDown or Raw in, like, a couple weeks. I'm just losing interest in those shows, like, way too much.
And that's what's nice about Hulu.
You know, it's
Yeah.
too long.
I should just like trade it in for like fucking NXT for a bit. Follow that.
Yeah, with Hulu, that's what we use now. They cut out a lot of the bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So really, I just see the top matches and like top promos.
It's
Go
only
ahead.
an hour and a half, not 3 hours.
I bet.
Yeah,
No, it's way better.
And anything else I can read up on the network and anything that happened, or you'll tell me about it, or whatever the case may be.
Speaking of reading, a lot of our listeners can read anything that we post up on our social media through Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter just by searching JW Podcast.
Definitely.
Oh, that's true. I do.
Yeah. We every week on the Facebook we post the release of our show, which you can listen to on Google Play, iTunes, Spotify, and YouTube.
Yeah.
If you're not a follower of YouTube, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button. Let it know when the show gets released. Because coming in the fall, we're gonna start using our new webcam
Video
footage. Again, a shout out to Mom. Awesome
Mama
birthday
T.
gift. Mama T got me a webcam so we can start doing our videos.
Nice.
And I know we discussed a little bit about the content we're gonna put out. And I don't know where we fell on an agreement to, but potentially even release some non-wrestling related.
I think we came to
stuff.
the agreement of just doing a Freaknet videos.
Yeah.
And not just have it be centered on wrestling or this freaking show. Just fun shit we want to do.
Yeah. So we're gonna start releasing those in the fall.
Yeah.
So I really gotta get down and knuckle down and figure out how to use that. So make sure you follow us on YouTube. Just search JW Podcast. You can listen to our shows through there. But again, Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, Podbean. Just search JW Podcast and they're right there.
Perfect.
Yeah. Tool. So let's go over the final freaking thought here so we can get this wrapped up.
You want me to do the match?
Oh shit, yeah.
So
Yeah, do the final freaking your fucking match.
Match of the week.
So match of the week. We discussed it beforehand about Dustin and Cody having the best match that Dustin has put on in a very long time. So that's what I picked from the AEW show. All In or Double or Nothing.
Double or Nothing, yeah. In
We're just-
Vegas.
Man, that was. I wish I could have.
We started out so well. Now we're just fucking.
Yeah, we're down here.
Yeah.
But Greg Hansen, the announcer for ARW and SCW, was actually at the AEW show.
Yeah, I think he messaged us and was telling us about
Yeah.
it. So yeah.
I'd like to talk to him a little more about that.
Shout out to Greg Hansen. We're gonna
Show. Oh.
I did watch his sit down interview with Hunter Payne following the whole holiday interview.
Right.
So that was cool.
Yeah, I mean, holiday should be afraid, but whatever.
Sure. Yes. I don't see that happening, but okay.
Well, one day you'll see.
I doubt it. I doubt it. Your theories don't pan out that well.
SCW is just gonna absorb ARW like WWE absorbed WCW.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
Wow, that's really cocky of you to say.
Yeah, that's really cocky of you to say.
WWE is huge. They've been around for years.
Yeah,
I don't think AEW.
really
I mean, AEW will give it like competition better than like TNA or.
We're talking about SCW and ARW.
Oh, I thought you're. I keep getting confused with AEW. See, why do they all have to have letters like each other? Why? Why can't it just be like names? Why does it have to be letters?
I mean, you're on the JFW podcast.
I know, and even for sometimes I accidentally call it JFK.
New podcast coming out 2020.
You know how
Kennedy!
That's because we're killing it like Kennedy.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. All right. Final freaking thought. Which, it was kind of goofy doing this because obviously I made all these for like the previous week.
Right.
But obviously going over a 2-week span, I kind of got rid of some and incorporated new ones.
Updated.
Yeah. And so a couple of these we've actually talked about personally, but I mean, it's been so long. So, Moxley debuting in AEW.
Awesome.
That I thought what was great about that, and the crowd lit up, is that they didn't tell JR. So he's doing the announcing, and he's just like legit surprised. And I love when they do stuff like that. When they did it to Adam Cole, or Michael Cole, at the pyro at the one show, they didn't tell him Kane was going to come out at a certain time. And Michael like, holy shit! On live TV.
That's great.
So your thoughts on it?
I love it. Okay. I think that's great for him.
Bayley calling herself a Grand Slam champion.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, she should just really look at herself.
Grand Slam.
She included the NXT Women's Championship.
She hasn't even done that much. She just got the championship.
I dig it.
She can't even. She's done nothing. Yeah. Nothing. She hasn't done anything.
She's a Grand Slam champion.
She's done nothing.
Yeah. She won the NXT title, the Women's Tag Team titles, the Raw and SmackDown title.
She's the only person to do that.
She's not the only person to win the Raw and SmackDown title.
The NXT title, the Tag Team titles, and the Raw and SmackDown champion.
She's the only woman.
She's the only woman Grand Slam champion
in history of wrestling.
She's not a Grand Slam champion. Yeah. She sucks. She's retiring too. That's why. So everybody's not giving her shit. She's close to age.
She's
29.
She's close to age.
My list isn't a legit thing.
Women retire between the ages of 30 and 32. Usually.
Did you see the list that we're retiring?
But that's what you did. But women retire younger than men. It's fact.
Natalia's 37.
Natalia is a legend.
Tamina's 41.
There's not a lot of them in that age era, though.
Nia Jax is 34.
There's not a lot of them in that age era.
Mickie James is still wrestling. She's 37.
She came back.
They're all still wrestling.
Yeah,
she came back from Impact.
But I'm telling you, most women retire when they're younger.
Why do you keep putting down women so much?
I'm not. I'm just telling you.
Man.
I did
My
not put down
God.
women. I'm just telling you that women retire younger in wrestling.
Fuck.
They do.
Dolph Ziggler's heel turn on Kofi.
Oh, Dolph Ziggler is a great heel.
Yeah, I love him as a heel. Especially when he was in Spirit Squad.
WWE confiscating the Save Us Triple H signs at the Monday Night Raw.
It's great.
What?
Some guys came in with Save Us Triple H signs, implying that Triple H needs to take over WWE, and WWE confiscated the signs.
I did not hear about that, but shitty moves for WWE.
That's hilarious. That's because Vince McMahon and Triple H are in a feud right now.
Stephanie McMahon going on Facebook Live and posting a video saying they're going to take action against Brock Lesnar for faking the cash-in and stuff.
That's horseshit.
That's such bullshit.
You can't do that. He gets a year to cash it in.
You have to go back to every Money in the Bank person who ever started their cash in and then stopped it, which is almost every Money in the Bank person.
Daniel Bryan not making Earth-friendly tag team belts.
Didn't stick with the gimmick.
Tag team belts have never changed. That's never been.
When he became the champion, he made that hemp belt, but he didn't do that for the tag belts.
No, but tag team belts have never changed. Have you ever thought of any tag team that has changed the belt once they got it?
Yeah, but why not do it? I mean, it'd be something different. But it doesn't follow his proper storyline.
But it doesn't follow anybody's storyline because tag team belts have never been changed.
But his whole thing about how like the earth is pure and everyone needs to take care of it.
It would have followed his character.
The leather tag team title belt.
Well, it's because they don't change that belt. That's how much WWE cares about tag teams.
So, thought?
I think it's stupid. They should have followed his character.
Cena states that after him, there's not going to be any universal figure that WWE's going to have. That's never going to attribute to every age group.
I agree.
Really?
Yeah. Cena says there's not going to be a universal figure. I guess my opinion to you, do you believe that there is someone on the current roster who could be the next guy to be a universal figure that goes across like from children to adults?
No.
Seth Rollins.
The Bully Ray versus fan incident.
I didn't read too much into this, but Bully Ray should have more of a back. I mean, so you're going to get shit talked to you, right? This is what happened. The fan talked shit to Bully Ray?
No. The fan talked shit to Velvet Sky. Bully Ray invited the fan backstage to meet him and told him that he needs to watch his mouth in the way he talks to women.
Wow.
All he did is say that she sucks.
That's it?
Yeah, she's not a good wrestler, shit like that. Pretty much banter that fans say to all wrestlers.
No, the Bully Ray needs to get over himself.
Well, I respect him for standing up for a fellow wrestler.
This is girlfriend.
Well, he's standing up for his girlfriend, I give it to him.
In the interview that Hunter had with Greg, Hunter says that Holiday was working out the kink in his jaw after the strong punch that Hunter gave him during the match. That's why he didn't talk much during his interview. Do you believe that Hunter's son is also working out the kink in his jaw after Holiday popped him one?
He could, but I mean, little Hunter got his revenge. Got him back for that.
Maybe he's just a person that doesn't need to say much. Maybe it's like one of
He doesn't need to say much.
People that just says a few things and that's all it needs to be.
It's fucking Holiday.
Yeah, he needs to go on Holiday.
Yeah, see, that's the biggest thing that I need to see from, especially when it comes from Hunter. There needs to be more aggression in his matches.
Are you serious?
He doesn't have that Holiday.
I think if he brings any more aggression, Holiday is going to be non-existent.
Well, maybe he needs to do that. I mean, he says he loves SCW so much. I mean, like, he really should kind of, like, step that shit up. Especially, he even said in his interview himself, Holiday is the toughest guy he has faced in a long time. You should probably give all you can.
He usually does.
Usually does.
I think this is just going to force Hunter to be better. And a better Hunter is just bad news for everybody who comes against him.
Well, SCW doesn't need a better Hunter yet. I mean, you said it yourself. You just said it. You need a better Hunter.
No, it'll bring out a better Hunter.
It'll bring out a better Hunter.
It'll bring out the power.
Hopefully,
he's already top of the line.
I hope not, because that's top. SCW's fucked.
Shit.
I don't think.
I'm just saying. I mean, like, we've been to the shows, man.
Yeah, he brings there every time. You see that crowd?
Not even Hunter anymore. All of SCW. We've been to the shows. I mean, outside of Harris, it's hard to see any SCW guys stepping up lately.
There definitely needs to be more SCW guys stepping up. Mm-hmm. I give you that. But the guys stepping up ARW has got the very short time with their little on topness right now.
Yeah, but when you look at all the ARW SCW matches, when you look at the win-loss record, the wins are higher in ARW.
A win is a win, and we've always stated that. But if you look at it, there's a lot of shadiness that did happen in a lot of those matches.
Well, SCW allowed it to happen. What kind of company allows an ARW ref to ref their shows at their show, or their matches at their show?
A respectful company that's not afraid to have a different ref because they don't cheat.
But this is not a respectful company. I mean,
a
respectful company has the president of the company steal a title belt that they lost. I mean, Sentinel ran off with that title. I mean, that's not respectful.
They didn't do it, though, so it's the other company that's disrespectful.
SCW did it.
Yeah, so they're disrespectful.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad you agree with me.
Damn it! Oh God!
Oh God! You hate. God, you hate when you agree with me. I get it.
I agree with you. Shit.
I'm just telling you, it's a roller coaster. They're building momentum to get there. SCW is going to get there, and ARW is going to be a show we don't go to anymore because they're not going to exist. Because SCW will just take over.
You know, ARW's been around a lot longer than SCW.
It doesn't matter.
They have longevity.
But SCW is memorable.
So did WCW. And they're not around anymore.
SCW wasn't around long, did he?
They changed from WCCW. They
have changed from WWF, Worldwide Wrestling Federation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just a modification of what they are.
You're a modification.
I wish I could use the modifications.
I'm excited. I can't wait for July to come around for ARW and SCW shows to come back. I haven't heard too much from either company.
No.
Over this past month, which, again, it's fine. I mean, everyone does need a break, and, I don't know what they have set up as far as match-wise or dates and everything for SCW or AEW, so hopefully when those come up.
Well, we do know the Sheik is going to take on Bane X from last we heard for the title.
There was a challenge.
Yeah, there was a challenge.
It all depends on if FCW follows through with that. Right. I mean, I think it'd be a good match to see. Honestly, I think if anyone deserves a Justice title shot right now, it's got to be Angus.
I definitely Angus and probably Harris too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Harris definitely, but so when it comes to independent wrestling, I like when one guy has one title and focuses on that title. I'm not a big fan of double champions when it comes to independent wrestling. I think Jay Harris, being the Indiana State champion, needs to focus on that Indiana State title. Nothing against him. I mean, yeah, he's fully capable of definitely going for the Genesis title and even potentially winning it. He could be the guy to beat Bane X. But, I mean, I just focus on the Indiana State title. I mean, because it's not like that and stuff like that where you're wrestling at one company. You got all these other companies, and they want that title.
Bane X has had a stranglehold on that title for quite a long time now. With no real help from Paradox. You know what I mean? Which is good. I mean, like he's shown that he could do it himself. But we've seen Angus when he came back. I mean, like he was like hiatus from wrestling for almost a decade. Right. And he came back. I'm like, he had to knock off the ring rust in here a little bit and everything. And yeah, maybe he doesn't hang out with the right kind of people and stuff like that. I mean, who wants to hang out with goofy shoes all the time? But his taste in clothing. This shirt's awesome. This shirt is really good. I did see something up on Facebook about potentially new attire, so I thought that was pretty cool. Oh, I did see that too. Yeah. And all his selfies at the gym, he's really coming together in his own.
Yeah, he works out like every day.
Not cool yet, but
he's way cool.
Not really.
Sorry that you can't recognize awesome or coolness when you see it.
You don't even know when you're agreeing with me.
I do know. It's so stupid abbreviations.
Oh, yeah, because ARW and SCW sound exactly alike. My bad.
They're not. But
I know.
I thought that I was agreeing with the SCW.
But you weren't. Subconsciously, you know.
Subconsciously, I would never agree with you about anything.
But you did.
I did not.
Technically. But you did.
I was so into it.
So you just wanted to agree with SCW because I agree with ARW.
No, I like SCW better, actually.
You're a fucking mark.
I'm not.
God.
I've been to both shows and I know which one I like better. Yeah.
You've been on an ARW show?
I don't think you've been on an ARW show.
Yes, I have. I went with you.
That was
last
SCW.
Year, was it last year? No, it wasn't SCW. It was ARW.
I'm going to tell you right now, you never went to an ARW
show.
Yes,
I did.
No.
It was with you.
No, that was an SCW
super hot
show.
And there was no air conditioning. It was super humid outside. It was so hot. We tried to eat the nachos, but we were sweating so bad because it was so hot outside.
I haven't gone to an ARW show till this year.
No,
and he's never been to an ARW show.
We went to an SCW show last year together.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it was a very magical date.
Was it?
Oh. It was, yeah.
It was a good time. I had a lot of fun.
You wore that low cut shit just because I get it.
I do. Well, I gotta be proud. Gotta represent.
It wasn't. It wasn't originally low cut. Just gravity takes over.
But it was a Friday, right? I think it was a Friday. Yeah, because you had work.
I had to work.
No, that was SCW. You haven't been to an ARW show.
Oh well, I guess that's why.
Belladonna has.
Yeah, Belladonna has.
She's been to a couple of them with us.
Yeah, she lets us shows. She lets get into it.
She the other kid hasn't yet though.
No.
Dante.
Well, when he was way younger.
Who the fuck is that?
That's what you kept calling him.
Yeah, you kept calling him Dante.
No, I was talking about the other one.
Jerome?
Yeah.
Oh no, he doesn't like it. It's too
loud. He's been to the SCW show. Yeah. He's never been to an ARW.
Did he ever go to a show with us? He went to an SCW show, right?
Yeah, I think so last year.
Okay. Yeah, because remember you guys were trying to watch the show and he kept trying to talk to you guys.
God, yeah, your kids talk too much.
Tell me about it.
He's our charismatic child. He's very talkative. He's very personal.
Oh, God. That's all I got.
Time to ring the bell on this episode.
Perfect. As always, I am Travesty.
I'm Dizzle J.
And thank you for listening to another episode of Just the JSW Podcast.
Peace.
Hey everybody, Travesty here. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to Brandy, who just joined the developmental tier of our Patreon. That's right, Brandy joined the developmental tier of our Patreon. Now you're probably wondering, Travesty, how do I become a Patreon myself? Well, that's easy. All you gotta do is go to patreon.com/JFW Podcast and sign up for one of the many tiers that we have available for you guys. Again, that's patreon.com/JFW Podcast and become a Patreon today, just like Brandy did.